name is Rukia.
My name is Mariah Beth.
I'm Krista Faith.
And we are your lovely hosts for
The GAG.
So our groundbreaker for today posted on his Facebook status, are we just living to live, or are we actually living our best life? So what do you ladies think? Do you think this generation is actually living their best life, or do you think people are just living to live to get by day to day based on whatever it is that they need to do to get through life?
I think we need to talk about what's living our best life and what's living to live. Because I feel like a lot of people think living their best life is just spending a lot of money.
Taking vacations,
right.
having a boo, looking a certain kind of way, the very tangible things of life. But I think there's so much more deeper to life than just the tangible. You know?
So when you're saying like I'm living my best life, what's the best life? Like, am I spending my money where I want to spend it, how I want to spend it because I have it? Or like I'm doing whatever I need to do to keep up with the charade and everything that's going on, so that way other people look to me and be like, I want to live like that person.
I think the issue with a lot of our generation is that's what it is. We're such a social media, like microwavable, everything in an instant type of generation, where living your best life is what it looks like on social media rather than actually living. And like you said, taking pictures of going on vacation, or taking pictures of palm trees, or taking snippets of what their entire past week has looked like.
Right.
And it's like, that's not what your week looks
But
like.
not the week before.
Exactly, when you were struggling, scratching and surviving, asking for a quarter, or telling your friend to quick pay you $50. Exactly.
Like,
we don't leave those parts out, but yet we be like, oh, but look where I'm at this weekend. You know what I mean? And so I feel like that's the type of generation that we are, and people that we're encountering in this generation. So I feel like a lot of people are fake living their best life, but actually just living to get by. And I feel like a lot of the issue with our generation is financial means and trying to get by with what you have financially. Do you guys agree? Is that something
Let's talk about that financial means. If we're talking about living to live versus living our best life, what's the boundaries in which it's okay to live? Because sometimes I think it is okay. For instance, people who go and they decide to chase a dream or go after something that they want and they're living at the bare minimum so that way they can chase their dream, versus every day I'm like living like I gotta make the next buck, but you're not really coming up after that. You're just like, whatever the next check is, whatever the next money, whatever the next deal is, I get that money and that's what it is. Like, nothing else. What do you guys
think? Living to live versus living your best life, I think it's just what makes you happy, right? So I think people could live to live and just be miserable. Just going through the motions of life, just not happy with their surroundings emotionally, like I said, financially, mentally, spiritually. But living your best life is at some point all those things coexist, and you're just out here and you're just like, I'm happy, I'm emotionally stable, I'm mentally, I'm physically healthy, I have no ailments, like I'm good, and then traveling, all that can come with it, having fun with your friends, you want to spend money, like all that comes after those things.
I think that we've created this facade of living my best life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what standard do we put that at? Like, for me, I think that's just living to live, that I'm financially set, I can take vacations, I'm just doing okay, like, nothing's really, I think that's just
my best life.
Yeah, like, and that's your best life too?
That's my best life.
Yeah, and for me, I think that's just living to live. I think where my best life comes in is where it becomes something beyond me, something that is influencing other people, something that's taking, influencing someone's life that's bigger than what it is that I'm doing. Because in those things, I'm just existing. I'm doing what's making me happy momentarily and for the time in which I need it, but it's not really like shaking up nothing around me. Like I'm not seeing anything produced.
You're talking about purpose. That's the thing, is that people living their best life, but their best life does not include purpose. And so
do we think that living your best life should include purpose?
Yeah, I feel like everybody should, but people just aren't there. And right now, everything, like you said before, everything is tangible. So it's like, if I don't have money, if I'm not on vacation, if it doesn't look to other people like people don't want to be me. If people don't want to be me, then I'm gonna live in my best life. But actually, if you're being your best you, if you're the you you're supposed to be, and that's purpose. What purpose is, you're the you that you were supposed to be. You're doing what you were supposed to and created to be. Then you're living the best life. You're living your best life. Purpose for every season that you're in, whatever level that you're in.
A breakdown of what you're saying of purpose for somebody who's like, because honestly, that is the most asked question on Google, right? Is what am I here for? What am I on this earth for? What is purpose? All this good stuff. So I feel like in simplicity of what purpose is finding that identity of who you are and what you're supposed to be doing and figuring out. And so when you figure out, I feel like the base of purpose is identity. And if you can't, I feel like a lot of our generation has an issue with identity and knowing who they are and what they're supposed to be doing because of what we see around us again. So I feel like once you find out exactly who you are, what it is that you actually, not what the person who made the most money likes to do, but what you genuinely like to do.
Making peace with who you are, why you are, and how you are in the season that you're in, regardless. I feel like those things won't change. Who you are, why you are, and how you are. When you make peace with that, no matter what season you're in, no matter what level you're in, you couldn't fulfill your purpose.
So as you know, here on the GAG, we like to introduce new up-and-coming artists. So our groundbreaker for today is Kilo Kev.
Hey, hey. Niggas ain't ready for this one. It's that heat for the streets, boy. Why? Woo! Woo! Told me. Riding with the rocket like I'm H-Town. Chopper make you dance just like James Brown. Shorty on my team, she in the game now. I'm a trending topic, know my name now. Guns in your face, call it Benihana. You don't want no drama, call you Poo Nana. My Spanish bitch bad, she Dominicana. She smoke a lot of weed, know that marijuana. Guns in your face, call it Benihana. You don't want no drama cause you Poo Nana. My Spanish bitch bad, she Dominicana. She smoke a lot of weed, know that marijuana. Know that marijuana. Know that marijuana. Know that marijuana. Guns in your face, call it Benihana. Never known to trust, I keep my guard up. If I'm shooting like Curry, better guard up. Lot of money on the scene, cut my squad up. You don't know what's in my hand, I keep my cards up. Levels to this shit, I'm on the top floor. Got a lot of chains, I can cop more. Ice on my watch like my wrist sore. Bitches follow me like I'm on tour. She coming on my pig with the wink wink. Maybe cause she seen the Cuban link link. Tattoos on her body got that ink ink. Should I hit it, should I hit it, let me think. Pussy niggas thought they got a lot of noise. 7 Mac 11's got a lot of toys. I've been worth the kilo since a young boy. Moving all this weight just like I'm on the roads. Guns in your face, call it Benihana. You don't want no drama cause you Poo Nana. My Spanish bitch bad, she Dominicana. She smoke a lot of weed, know that marijuana. Know that marijuana. Know that marijuana. Know that marijuana. Guns in your face, call it Benihana. It's a situation, got the club lit. Bottles at the bottles on our bullshit. Catch me with your bitch, we out in public. When I take her home, I'm in her stomach. Phone boy music, yeah, we all here. Billsy got the hammer and he don't care. Kilo is my name and it's set clear. Don't forget the woo, just like Ric Flair. Riding through the Bronx with the off top. Shorty came my way with the Fetty Wap. Claiming she a rider and she won't stop. But she only want the money, got the whole drop. Got the whole drop. Got the whole drop. Got the whole drop. My nigga Don hit me up, he got the whole drop. Guns in your face, call it Benihana. You don't want no drama cause you Poo Nana. My Spanish bitch bad, she Dominicana. She smoke a lot of weed, know that marijuana. Know that marijuana. Know that marijuana. Know that marijuana. Guns in your face, call it Benihana.
All right, Kilo Kev.
What's up?
My first question for you is, what inspired you to do music?
What inspired me the most was like just being around my family the most. I grew up in a music household, so music was pretty much surrounded by me all the time, from wake up to going to sleep. I grew up with sisters that were singers. That's basically it. It was just basically surrounded by me, like my whole setting. So I developed a love for it.
What kind of music was in your household growing up?
R&B, hip hop. That was like basically the basis of it.
That's foundation.
Probably hear some jazz. My mom is an old head, you know. That's pretty much it though.
So like, what artists influenced your lyrical style?
The most, I would probably say Fabulous. There's a lot of artists that influences my style now. I try to have like a versatile flow, like, you know, someone who could be on the track, any type of track, whether it's R&B, whether it's melodizing, whether it's rapping, whether you need a bridge, like just someone that could like just take part in any type of song. So.
All right, so like straight off the dome, give us your top 5 artists, female or male. Give us your list, dead or alive.
Facts,
All time.
present, old time, it don't matter.
I might want to change my list now, damn. Let's do this
Put
again.
you on the spot, let's go.
I'm gonna actually change it this time. I think I made a big change. I'm gonna go with Tupac, Biggie, Jay-Z, Drake, 50 Cent.
Okay.
50 Cent?
Oh,
Nah, 50's fire. 50's
50 has some
a good
heat.
right now. He really do.
I feel like
all
he-
time.
He got a song that just came out that's lit.
yeah.
Where'd you get if you heard that song?
Looking 5 or 6 would be between Kanye and 50 Cent.
I'll give it to Kanye.
I give it to Kanye.
Honestly.
Like
Yeah.
as an artist, as an artist, like he
Yeah.
defines artistry, how he makes his videos, he produces it.
Yeah.
So I would say that too.
Okay, so you mentioned, you said you grew up in a household with singers, but you ended up being a rapper. So just explain a little bit about how that happened and what was the switch?
I mean, I feel like the switch happened probably like the time when I started going to high school. I knew singing wasn't for me. I just liked to do it, you know. I never was the type to like sing in church or like. And honestly, I feel like singing is just harder to do other than to rap, you know. You mess up one little high pitch, it's over. Like people think you never can sing again. And so I never really like took the time like to really like study the art of singing.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
just straight. If I'm gonna do music, it gotta be rap or songwriting.
Okay. Definitely.
Discipline.
Yeah, it is a lot of discipline.
So being that we're growing up or coming up in a generation where like everyone wants to be a rapper, yo.
Yeah.
What makes you different?
What makes me different is because I'm not trying to do it for clout.
Okay.
You don't do it for clout.
Anything for clout.
Like, I feel like in
Heard
this
you both say.
I feel like in this generation, a lot of people just want money. Like we in a situation where like we're not in the best like setting environment, so we need to do what we got to do to provide for our families. And a lot of people resonate with music and sports, so a lot of males like myself is probably looking to play basketball, play football to get out the hood, or rap. And that's just this generation. But what stands out for me the most is like I just try to be the voice of those people most of the time, or you know, this is actually something I love to do. So even if I don't make it, I'll still keep doing it just because I love to do it.
So, do you have any other songs out? Any EPs coming?
Anything to look forward to?
Yeah, I'm actually working on my next EP. I usually drop an EP every summer. So my last EP was called Stay Woke. That dropped last summer, and before that was my last EP was called Mood, and then before that it was called 12 Kilo. So this new EP, I'm still working on the name of it, but I've been working on it. So
Where can we find these EPs?
it's on SoundCloud. My last EP that I just dropped is on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, any music platform that you could basically like Google. So
Quick question before we close out. Have you ever thought about writing for people?
I wrote for people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about writing for, like, to pursuing that as your career rather than being the performer? Because you said you like to write.
Oh yeah.
And you said this is something that you would continue doing even if you as the artist don't make it. So I feel like something behind the scenes would be still writing is something that someone does continually. Is that something that you've ever thought about doing? Something that you thought about pursuing? If you decide, you know what, I don't want to be on stage anymore. However, I still love music, so let me still continue.
Yeah, I still pursue it now actually. Like any artist that hits me up and asks for like some type of verse or help with a verse, that's basically like ghostwriting for them. So I've done that on multiple occasions. So
Singing as well as rapping?
Singing, rapping, yeah.
Okay.
So it's pretty much already in the game plan.
Nice.
Yeah, so I basically want to be that artist that's actually making music and like writing a song for Beyonce.
All right, thank you, Kilo Kev, for coming out to the GAG. Yeah. So if y'all want to hear some more of his music and what he does, follow him a little bit. We'll be able to give you some links below, so check them out.
Check it out.
Yes.
Check it out.
And that's the GAG.